Okay, welcome back. We're going to talk about widgets. It's a common WordPress term, widgets. And let's just jump right in. And we're going to go to Appearance. We're going to find Widgets. And we have a few different things. One, and at the time of this video, we created a sidebar creator for you. So basically right now your site's, a little thin, you only got a few pages, a few sections, but we've actually created something where you can make what's called a sidebar, multiple sidebars. And for instance, and if you remember in the, actually let me pull that up instead. Let's see. Trying to think of where we might have this. Right here. So this would be a sidebar. This section right here. We've actually created that for you so you can actually make multiple sidebars that have different menus and different things and calls to action in it. But right now your site didn't really allow for us to add those things content based. So I'll kind of go over that in another tutorial. But I just wanted to mention that before I forget. But anyways, that's built on templates, or excuse me, on widgets. And that's in essence the theory here is it basically a drag and drop section of widgets that you can manually edit and control in the admin section. On the home page, we actually have 3 widgets. These 3 right here are controlled by widgets. And if we go to the right panel, we're going to find featured sidebar, and that's what we're calling them, or the featured section on the home page. And we'll see 3 in here for investors, for brokers, and for financial institutions. First thing is it's drag and drop. So maybe you want brokers to be first. I'll just drag it up, let go. It auto saves. It's nothing you have to click. Once you release the mouse, it's going to automatically update for you. Now we see brokers is first, right? Okay, pretty simple. Let me put this back. Next, if I just open it, I will see how we put this together. So that's the title that's in the block. Here's where it links to. So if I'm on investors, I click it, it goes to the investors page or wherever you might be setting it. Here's what we call the excerpt. That is the section of text that is right here. So if you need to edit this, that's where you do that, right in here. And then obviously the image, that's the image that's being uploaded. So you can change this. These things can also be deleted. So if we open it and you want to get rid of one, you can just hit delete. If you need to add a new one, you would drag it, this block right over. So if I close this, you could drag it if you need to start over if for some reason you made a mistake. Okay, so that's it for the home page. Next, let me see, is the contact page. Let me see, default widgets. Okay, these other ones you can ignore until you've watched the video on creating sidebars. So don't worry about these other ones right now. But what's important, at least at the time of this video, until you start getting into creating multiple pages and stuff, is the featured sidebar and the contact page. That's really what we're worried about. And if I go to contact page, my widget section basically is a sidebar, which is this map that sits right here. And if I open this contact widget, I have a title, which you don't need, obviously. You don't need. This is the location. You had me remove the location. So if you want to go in there later and add a city or a state or whatever, you can do that. If you need to change the telephone number, the email address, which is right here, that's where you do that. And then here is where you drop in the map code that sits here. And I don't know if you know how to do that or not, but real quick, let me go over it just in case you don't. So if I Google the address, in this case I'm just going to Google a city. I'm going to hit maps, and there's a little link right here. See this link? Click it, and then this first URL highlights. That's what we want to pop in there. So that little URL it gives you, we just pop right into this link to map, and then update and save. It automatically takes care of that. So that's about it for widgets. As I said, don't worry about these other ones. I'm going to do that in another tutorial. That's more of a bonus feature for you that we set up. And I'll do that probably in the next few videos. Okay, that's it.